Barbara Walters died quietly while surrounded by her loved ones at home. She had no regrets about how she had lived. She paved the way for all women, not just female journalists, according to a statement from Walters' spokesperson, Cindy Berger, to CNN. Before being elevated to co-HDST in 1974, Walters started her career in national broadcasting in 1961 as a reporter, writer, and panelist for NBC's Today Show. As the first female nightly news anchor, Walters joined ABC News in 1976. Before joining ABC News as a co-host and correspondent for 20/20ths in 1984, Walters launched the Barbara Walters Specials and 10 Most Fascinating People on that network. She spoke with every U.S. president and first lady since Richard and Pat Nixon along the way. With her frequent Barbara Walters specials in celebrities' homes or on The View, a daytime discussion show where a varied panel of women analyze the most recent events, Walters was a name to be reckoned with for more than 5 decades. Her programs, some of which she produced, were among the most popular of their kind and inspired a number of copycats. The American chat shows The Talk and The Chew, as well as international entries like Britain's Loose Women and Norway's Studio 5, were all made possible thanks to the 1997 launch of The View. Walters left The View in 2014, but she continued to work on ABC News on a part-time basis for another 2 years. At the time, Walters told CNN's Chris Cuomo, "I knew it was time. I appreciate the celebration, and that's great, but deep down, I wanted to go while I was still doing good job, so I am." Walters noted that the innumerable women who had admired her throughout her career were her legacy. She concluded by asking, "How do you say goodbye to something like 50 years on television? I am really thrilled to see so many young ladies covering the news today. That will be my legacy if I accomplished anything to contribute to its realization. I can only say, thank you from the bottom of my heart to everyone I've worked with, watched, and had by my side." Walters had 4 marriages, including ones to producer Lee Goober, businessman Robert Katz, and Merv Adelson, the head of the entertainment industry, twice. The second marriage to Adelson terminated in 1992. Jackie, the daughter she and Goober adopted in 1968, is the only one left. Walters was born in Boston on September 25, 1929. Young Barbara was up around celebrities because her father, Lou, was a nightclub owner and theatrical entrepreneur. This is one reason she didn't seem intimidated when interviewing celebrities. In 1953, Walters graduated from Sarah Lawrence College with a degree. Walters, who is known for being very competitive, was relentless in her pursuit of high-profile interviews. As a result, there have long been rumors of rivalry between her and other ABC News stars, like Diane Sawyer, who joined the network in 1989. The most recent instance of this was the competition to secure Sawyer's initial interview with Caitlyn Jenner in 2015. Although she was known for moving her interviewees to tears, Walters was no slouch when it came to scoring important interviews with presidents, world leaders, and virtually every type of celebrity. Her 1999 interview with Monica Lewinsky, which averaged 48.5 million people, and a historic 1977 joint interview with Menachem Begin of Israel and Egypt were among the highlights of her career. In the 1960s, Walters' first broadcasting position was with NBC's Today Show, where she covered subjects deemed to be of interest to women at the time. She was given the title of co-anchor of the program in 1974. When she left Today to join ABC as the first woman to co-anchor a network evening newscast and signed on for a then stupendous $1 million a year, she became, for a time, the most well-known person on television. She had the last laugh, staying at the network for almost 4 decades and co-hosting the magazine show 20/20ths, with her former Today co-worker, Hugh Downs, The View, and other specials, even though her tenure in that post was brief since co-anchor Harry Reasoner never warmed to her. Gilda Radner mocked her as the occasionally mush-mouthed Baba Wawa in an early episode of Saturday Night Live. She was also lavishly rewarded with multiple Emmys, a Peabody, and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. She could only shrug off the criticism when it came from men who frequently questioned her direct approach and called her brash. A woman's voice is caustic, a man's voice is commanding. She once said, if it's a woman, it's too forceful, if it's a man, it's aggressive in the best sense.